everyone, welcome back. So today we're gonna do another unpopular opinions video, but I'm gonna be a little bit more ruthless this time, I'd say. There have been a lot of certain phrases people have been saying in K-pop forums recently, and I really disagree, so today I'm gonna share my thoughts on them. I'm not gonna be hateful, but these opinions are definitely a bit more brutal than my past ones, and yeah, I'm a little scared, so let's get into it before I change my mind. So my first opinion is that if you listen to K-bands other than Day 6, you'd probably like them more. No hate to the group, I'm just saying that they have a very distinctive sound, and it's definitely just not gonna be for everyone. And since they're the only band under the big three, they're the only one that a lot of people pay attention to. Meanwhile, K-bands like Lucy, 2Z, and even N-Flying are really underrated, and they have some of the best discographies in K-pop. Now, I'm not trying to say every Day 6 song sounds the same, but if you're not actively listening to their discography, every song sort of blends into each other. Meanwhile, Lucy's last single album had 4 different tracks that all sounded so incredibly unique to the point where each one is distinguishable on first listen. I think Day 6 as a band is fine, but I don't think they represent K-bands to international fans as well as they could. My second opinion is that the big three and Bighit have honestly been producing some of the worst music this year. I know a lot of people are saying that 2021 has been one of the worst years of K-pop in a while, but middle to lower tier companies are honestly kind of carrying the music in terms of quality. Minus a select few releases from the upper tiered companies, most of them have felt extremely underwhelming, and I think it's because these companies know they don't really have to try that hard in order to gain a profit. Groups from upper tiered companies will never really lose their fan base no matter how bad of a song they release. And in contrast to that, groups that need to grow their fan base in order to stay afloat really need to do the best in terms of music, because if they don't, they won't be gaining enough of a profit for their company to justify giving them more music. For example, GFRIEND was one of the most unarguably big groups, but their company was still in debt, so these other groups that don't even have a fraction of the fan base or public support as GFRIEND are definitely gonna be in the same sort of boat. This obviously isn't the case for every company, but for most of them they have to take out loans to debut these groups. So when it actually becomes time for them to release music, the companies are gonna do their best to create a good song. This obviously isn't the case for every middle to lower tiered company. A lot of them have been producing interesting music, if you can call it that, but it seems like there's a very apparent lack of effort with a lot of these bigger groups, and I just don't really resonate with their music as much. And my final opinion, which I basically made this entire video for, is that P-Nation is really not that savior company you think they are. I'm not sure when everyone decided that P-Nation was suddenly just the best company of all time. I've seen YouTube comments with thousands of likes saying that if they were a trainee they'd want to be under P-Nation, but I don't think the company is as much of a paradise as people say it is. For example, if you don't know, Hyuna and Dawn are set to release a music video in September, and she literally had to be rushed to the hospital during filming because she kept passing out. She does have a medical condition that causes her to pass out easily, but in the letter to her fans that she wrote, she said that she was filming for 96 hours straight. That's 4 days. Obviously, she must have had a little bit of rest in between, but for her company to let her work that much to the point where she passed out and had to be rushed to the hospital, it's concerning. Yes, they signed Hyuna and Dawn when they got kicked from Cube, and that's great, honestly. I'm just saying, if they can overwork Hyuna, an idol who's been in the industry for so long, like that, I really doubt the trainees are getting that golden treatment that people are saying they are. And that concludes this video. Let me know what you thought of my choices. I thought I was pretty on the nose, but maybe I'm totally off. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to help me out, consider sharing or subscribing. See you soon.